Welcome to the Antenna Members Podcast. This week we're with Simeon Hartwig, who is the head of Bantum Clothing, amongst other things. Simeon, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Thank you very much. Bantum Clothing started as a kind of streetwear, starting with t-shirts. I think as time went in, I wanted to make more kind of construction things. So I'm actually very amateur on a machine, so often I'll come up with a concept and work with someone who's really good. Like now, there's a girl called Rachel Hobbs who's actually gone and set up Bridge and Stitch. I started at Trent. I did a design management degree, then went through the Hive system, which was really good. Got a lot of love for knots. I think I've gone that way of always having interns. I'd say streetwear. Trying to move into more surf and snow these days.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. So when you look to the future, what do you see yourself doing in the future? How do you want to grow in what you're doing at the moment?
I see myself chilling with Hugh Hefner. Sure, God, that's a big question. No, I think over the last few years, whether it's I've fallen out of love with just retail, and I think the brands I love often about the lifestyle as well. I think I've put on 3 fashion events in conjunction with the Creative Quarter. I've gone to snowboarding a lot more over the last few years, whether it's 2 months in New Zealand, and kind of done shoots over there. So I think my brand will evolve with the lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I think I love Nottingham, but you know, if you're not a city boy and getting too old for these city kids.
Yeah, definitely. I know that you're a member here at Antenna, so when you first became a member, why was that package good for you? What did you like about it?
I think the main thing is the receptionist, I think, threatened me and they'll kick me out if I keep coming in free and signing up. Although I'd like to say that, I mean, it comes to that time, you can come in about 10 times, and I think I came in actually at first for meetings with people here. Whether I've done a bit of lecturing and workshops with confetti. I think that's a cool thing actually. That's how I knew about Antenna. I think also actually my ex-mentor from the Hive was originally the marketing director here, so it's quite organic how I actually even knew about Antenna. And then I came here enough for other meetings and eventually decided myself it'd be a good idea to join up. And it's a no-brainer. I think it's like 30 quid and see around all these lovely people. Look at them using their laptops because you get free Wi-Fi and it's good. I think that's it. It sounds silly, but I bet there's a lot of people here like me who've got a grimy, cold studio over there, and just at the back centre, and it's a BMX ride to warm heat, quicker Wi-Fi, and more girls. I share a studio with my northern studio mate, and he's got a harsh accent and everything. So I think it's a great deal in the sense that you can come in here, there's always a plug port. It sounds silly, but anyone who works on a laptop or not, when we walk into a bar, we're like, does it have Wi-Fi? Is there a plug port? And there's plug ports everywhere. It's nice, well, everyone, even down to the barman, like Joe, he's in a band. I've been in here and actually ended up getting jobs from just working in here. Someone's come up to me and said, oh, can you make us t-shirts? I've ended up doing live t-shirt events for Confetti College. So I think actually just working in this area, you're working amongst other like-minded creatives, and you've got a nice thing in Nottingham where I think people actually like to work with each other, and sometimes if you're a studio rat, you kind of get into your own little bubble, and you just end up eating your studio mate and mouldy coffee, and it's good to get out here in public with people. Yeah,
speaking of coffee, what do you think of the food and drink here? Are you a fan of it? Have you got any favourites?
It's a good thing you said coffee, because I think that's mainly what I drink. Real coffee is good. At my older age, I think I've come to appreciate it. And Josie, he's got a jewellery designer, it's always nice. Josie's pretty, she always makes nice coffee. So you do, Joe, as well, you're really pretty too. I did have a chicken wrap, but I think it's nice. You guys change up the menu. It's a good, it's like a $4.95 menu or something where you get a drink and a thing, and to be honest, it's cooler than Greg's. It's kind of local, and it's good. I don't eat enough. I think I generally drink beer and have coffee. But now you've made me think about it, I'm going to try and eat more.
Definitely. This is a bit of a random one, but can you tell us one thing we would have never guessed about you?
Okay, I got loads of stupid things, but I think I'm going to try and show you my big skill that has obviously made me really popular at school. Actually, I've got 2 really good skills. So I learnt this. everyone like had a cool like Chinese mate, and I wanted to learn a backflip and learn how to do this. When you're learning at school, it keeps hitting the desk and the teacher turns around. So I can spin a pen. Another good trick I got.
That's always handy.
I can blow a bubble off my tongue.
Oh, that's great.
If you were my date, Sean, would you not have been impressed if I'd blown a bubble onto your lap?
I would have loved that. That would have been a winner.
So yeah, I'd say I kind of, as a boy, I've always wanted to learn little tricks, and I think that's what life's about. It's not about this making money thing, and it's about learning little cool tricks to show your mates.
Yeah, the pen spinning one's good as well. It's always hard to actually get the hang of that. I've tried it myself.
Did you have a Chinese friend to show you?
No.
You need the right friend.
It's about who you know, definitely. Like
Life's
Antenna.
about who you know, and it just like Antenna. If you guys like the look of that and are a bit jealous, come into Antenna, join up, and we'll do a pen session. It'll cost you a price of a black coffee.
Okay, and finally, if anyone does want to get in touch with you, what's the easiest way for them to do that? Obviously, they might see you around, but...
like casual, I'll see you around. Tinder me is probably the best way. Put in I'm in the West Bridgeford area. If you're in a 3-mile radius, go for Tinder. Keep swiping until you get me. I don't swipe left much, so you'll probably get me. Just message me. If you're not on Tinder, really hard. You can Facebook me at Simeon Hartwig or Bantum Clothing. You could go onto the bantum.co.uk website, and we might even have one of those cool pages where you could, annoyingly, you actually want to email me, but that's like a ninja.
Yeah.
So yeah, go through that, and if not, you probably know my mum. Get her to give me a shout.
Thank you for joining us today, Simeon. Thank you.
No worries.